Hey guys! Today I'm going to be telling you about my 5 favorite books of 2015. So they are in no particular order, I just loved all of them. Oh, and by the way, these books were definitely not released in 2015, I just read them last year. It feels strange to say last year. I still feel the need to say this year. So first, there is To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. I dare to say it's between my all-time favorite books. So most of you probably have read this book or at least know what this book is about. But for those of you who don't know, this book follows siblings Scout and Jem who live in a southern town between the 1930s. I just loved it, especially because it's narrated from Scout's point of view, and it starts when she was 6 years old. So she has this innocent point of view about everything. But through the book, you see them change into a more mature, I think, perspective, because they go through some things, events happen where they face a truly evil side of the human nature, but they also face real kindness. And you see from a little girl's point of view how she's tending to understand how the world really is. I just think it's so good. Second on the list is Wonder by R.J. Palacio, and this is a book that I think everyone should read at least once. So this book is about a little boy called August, and he was born with a deformation on his face, which makes every kid be scared of him or make fun of him. But August is also going to start his 5th year at school, so he has never gone to a normal school. He's always been homeschooled, but this year he's going to, for the first time, in normal school. Obviously you can guess what the reaction of the 5th graders was. They were shocked. Most of them made fun of him. Some people were really mean to him, but some others showed kindness. But then something is happening, then your feels go all over the place, and it's so sad. And this book made me laugh, and it made me cry, and it made me scream, and made my feels explode. And you should definitely give it a chance. It's so wonderful. No pun intended. Third is I Am the Messenger by Marcus Zusak. I read this at the beginning of the year, I think, after having read The Book Thief, and I really totally love The Book Thief. So obviously I have really high expectations for this book, and even though I still like The Book Thief more, this book definitely met those expectations. So it follows this guy called Ed Kennedy. He finished high school, he never went to college, he's a taxi driver, he isn't even overage. Apart from driving his taxi, he basically sucks at playing cards with his friends, and he talks with his dog, which I love. He's called the Doorman, and he drinks coffee, and he's so cute, the dog. But then one day Ed accidentally stops a bank robbery, and then aces start arriving in his mail. Aces with addresses on the back. With these addresses he meets people, he helps people. You have to read it. You won't get how amazing this book is until you do. The fourth book is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. And I don't think I need to give a description about this book. Everyone knows what this is about, everyone loves this book. But anyway, basically a famous assassin competes against other criminals to become the king's champion, to serve for the king for a few years and then win her freedom. But then someone starts killing these criminals, and there's a prince, there's a captain, I love him, there's a princess, and there's magic, and there's swords, and there's weapons, and it's so amazing. High fantasy awesomeness and feels. You probably have read it, but if you haven't, you should. There are other 3 books I think out, and there's other coming. I'm definitely going to read them when I get them. And finally, number 5. For number 5, I have Watchmen. It is a graphic novel that is written by Alan Moore. It's illustrated by Dave Gibbons, and it's colored by John Higgins, and it is so epic. It is set on the 80s on alternative America, which was like ours until superheroes or costumed adventurers, as they call them, appeared. But by the time it takes place, vigilantism was prohibited. So all the custom heroes had taken other jobs, or mostly the only one who is still active, except for the ones who work with the government, is Rorschach. But then someone starts eliminating them. There's these Cold War references, and everyone is afraid of the nuclear war. I don't have a lot of experience with graphic novels, but till now I think this is the best one I've read. So this is all for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked or disliked any of these books, please tell me in the comments below. Also tell me what books were your favorite on 2015.